Hi, my name's Steph Barber, and in just over a minute I'm going to tell you all about why a small company must have a shareholders agreement. First of all, it's about protecting your position as a shareholder, because the law does give shareholders some rights according to how many shares that they own. And this could mean that a shareholder who owns less than 50% of the total shares could find themselves in a position where more shares are issued by the company so that the shares they've got are worth less and diluted the rights they've got less rights. Or in certain conditions, like if a company has an offer to buy it, a shareholder could be made to sell their shares whether they want to or not. And in a small company, you've got to think perhaps of a retirement or exit strategy. How are you going to sell your shares and who's going to buy them when you want to leave the company? A shareholders agreement can be used to set out the company's obligations and responsibilities to the shareholders and set them out really clearly, because directors have the day-to-day running of a company on behalf of the shareholders. I mean, shareholders aren't automatically company directors, nor vice versa. And as a shareholder, you'll usually want to provide extra rules about how the company is run. So, for example, as a shareholder, you might want directors to discuss any spending of, say, £1,000 with you before that money's spent. Or you might want to make sure that, for example, you get monthly management accounts so you can see exactly how the business is doing and how your shares are doing. And a shareholders agreement is going to make you ready to face any problems, because let's be honest, problems are inevitable in business, and if they can't be sorted in a small company, then it can be devastation for the company and everyone connected with it. So, for example, if you've got two shareholders and they each own 50% of the company shares and they can't agree on a problem, it's called a deadlock, and very often there is just no other way but to close the company. And obviously that is generally not what either of those shareholders want, but it's the only solution available if they haven't already covered that in a shareholders agreement. A shareholders agreement is a document that's important, particularly in a small company. It's helpful, it's protective, it will help you avoid hassle, and who doesn't want that? Thank you for listening to me, Steph Barber, and I look forward to meeting you in the Law in Minutes Club.